up nice, I require this size, I can buy how much. So you require no special skills to run that. And the only determinant to run a stock business is your capital to put on. For service, you require your sharp brain and intellect and experience to identify the needs. And so you may just require a laptop and internet, you are good to go. Very simple, very easy. You grow. You even don't need rent. You start working from home. And for service, you only need to know your customer and what are the needs of a customer.
So for you as CPA Martin, Waweru, which one would you go for? You know, I know you've explained it quite well.
Yes.
But I want a yes or no answer. Go for stock, go for, you know, stocker business, go for service provider business. Which one would, for somebody just watching, you know, and they have both, right? They have the capability of, you know, thriving in the stock business. They have the capability of also thriving in the service provider business, but looking at it in the long term for something that will survive the test of time, then which would you recommend? I won't go for yes for stock or no for service. I have just said how we start business. It depends on the exposure, your experience over time. And so, if for example, and you can't give what you don't have. So you need money, you need capital to start the stock business, because you must have stock. You must even have identified who is your supplier, or if you don't buy to sell, you must have capital to start the manufacturing. You get, and that now dictates more. For you to produce this, you need to manufacture. Do you have the required necessities for production? You get. So stock, if it is to manufacture, is more demanding. Stock, if it's to buy and sell with a markup, then you need to have identified the supplier. You may even be required to put a deposit. So if you have money to work for you, stock is for you. If you have experience and you have identified the client's needs, you only need now to identify, and you see now, you are the supplier. A service provider or a professional is the supplier of that service to the customers. So contrary to the production or the stock, for the stock and production, you need to identify the supplier first. The manufacturer, you manufacture where you are buying from, compared to me as the supplier of the service, and then I identify the client. So, and for the service, I've said you can only start it from the experience of what you have been doing over time. Yes. All right, let's continue this conversation online.